Hey guys, Ace is here from NetPlay and I just wanted to make a quick video for you today in regards to something that I know that I struggle with a lot when I got started online. And it's a concept that I think really affected my overall results in my business, especially when I first got started. It affected my momentum, and more importantly, it affected my motivation. It affected me even wanting to do my business. It made me really second guess myself as to whether I could really do this, and could I really be successful in this business and in this industry. And it's a concept that a lot of us maybe don't know, or we don't really take into account when it comes to working in our business. And this is in regards to the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule. That's how I usually call it, and may refer to it later on. But essentially, what this rule says is that 20% of your efforts will actually yield you most of your results, 90% to 100% of your results. And so, essentially, what that means is that 80%, and honestly, I think maybe more, of the things that you're going to try out and the efforts that you put in aren't going to work out. 80% of the things that you try, you're going to fail at. It's just not meant to happen. And I believe this is really very, very true, especially if it comes to working online, or really as an entrepreneur in general. A lot of things that you're going to attempt to try they're just not going to work out. And it could be for whatever, it could be for a million different reasons, but those reasons don't really matter. The point is that they don't work out. You can't really dwell on things that don't work out. You don't need to really second guess the reasons as to why you failed at them. Rather, focus on the 20% that did work and look on how you can improve on those. Right? Look at the 20% that actually got you results. Look at the 20% that got you something, because that 20% will then you can improve. Right? Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice only makes improvement. So if you're really working on wanting to improve yourself, then focus on the things that are working for you and continue to scale those up. Continue to execute on those things, because those are the things that are going to continue to grow, continue to get you results. There's no point in dwelling on 80% of the things that aren't working, because they didn't work. So why bother wasting your time and putting any energy into them when you can focus on the 20% that are working and work on seeing how you can improve on them, right? So for example, for someone like myself who works online, this means that maybe 80%, 90%, honestly, to be perfectly honest with you, in terms of my experience, maybe 90% of the ads that I put together, the campaigns that I put together, the keywords and the links that I go out there and try for an ad, a lot of them don't work. They give me zero to almost no results. But there is this slight little 10% to 20% of the things that I do try that get me most of my results, right? And it's really strange to see that these just few little things can actually really explode your business, and so many other things that you try just don't do anything for you, and so what you have to do is you have to feed the stallions and starve the ponies. It's another little saying that you can kind of adopt, where basically what I'm saying is, if you feed the stallions, they're going to build you momentum. They're going to get you going faster. They're going to get you building your business. And don't worry about the others, right? Don't worry about focusing on how can I make it that work. No, who cares? Who cares if some things don't work? They're not meant to work. So don't worry about trying to tweak things or make things work on places that just don't seem to work, or whatever, right? It's like me trying to tweak a campaign to try and get one lead from a really shitty website, when I could rather focus on the websites that are converting really, really well in an ad campaign, and focus on how I can tweak my ad to better improve my results on those websites, right? And so that way, because I know I'm going to get a better result out of them anyways, right? It could be a difference between me getting one lead on a crappy website versus me getting 10 leads, 20 leads, 30 leads, 50 leads off a really great website. So that's what I mean by the 80-20 rule, the Pareto's principle. And if you've been trying things out, because I know this happens a lot to marketers when they get going online, is that they finally get the courage to put out an ad campaign, and when they finally do, and it tanks, they get discouraged and they just give up. They're like, "Ah, I see, I knew it. I knew I couldn't really make this happen." And you only tried once. And like I said, 90% of the things you're going to try aren't going to work out. You have to keep trying, you have to keep executing, you have to keep that momentum going. Otherwise, you're not going to get results. If you try the one thing, you fail at one time, then yeah, you're going to fail because you only tried once. But if you come back to me and tell me I tried 100 times and I still failed, then at least you said, well, you found out 100 ways that it didn't work. Let's try 101. Just try 102. Right? You're gonna have to keep going until you find what is actually gonna work for you. But I can tell you from experience, it won't take you 100 times to do it, but it will take you a few times for you to go out there and execute and try different things, and something's eventually going to stick, something's eventually going to work. Then once you find something that works and you get a result, then focus on that and focus on how you can improve on that, the thing that actually worked out. See what you did differently with those things, with those ad campaigns, or with that email sequence, or whatever it is that you're focusing on, or whatever it is that got you a result, and focus your energy on that and see how you can improve on it and build on it, because that's the way you're going to be able to scale up your business, not by focusing on how you failed, but rather focusing on what actually got you results. So that's kind of my lesson for today, guys. I hope that hits home. And until next time, let's just get out there and have some fun.